What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out some awesome battles here from Strife Ketchum. So shout out to them. Thank you for sharing these battles with us. And as you guys can see over there, this is a non-XL team for the Ultra League Premier Cup. That is going to be Obstagoon, Gengar, and Charizard. Now there are legacy moves on there with Shadow Punch on Gengar and Dragon Breath and Blast Burn there on Charizard, but this team looks like it is incredibly strong and it's run by a legend right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this team and these battles. Be sure to smash that like button and let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, getting into this first battle here, we have Obstagoon on the lead versus a Shadow Dragonite. A tough lead matchup here, but Night Slash does a lot of neutral damage, and they can easily come in and farm down with Charizard if they do lose this lead. So here comes that Night Slash. We'll have to see how much it does, but I think 2 might be enough to take it out. There is the first one, and that is quite a bit of damage. Already able to get this Shadow Dragonite well below 40% health right here, and they're going to go ahead and go for a no shield on the Dragon Claw. Is it going to be enough to KO? No, barely not enough. This Obstagoon will be able to get to a Night Slash and look to either win this lead or get shield advantage, which is going to be huge for them. So here comes that Night Slash. It is shielded by the Dragonite. We see a fast swap into the Charizard trying to farm down with Dragon Breath right here. Are they going to shield the Dragon Claw? No, they're going to go ahead and let it go and look to farm down the Dragonite. Now, it all depends on what they have in the back, but Charizard is definitely looking very strong right now. They are going to bring in a Chandelure right here. So Chandelure is going to be taking a lot of neutral damage from these Dragon Breath and Dragon Claws, as you guys can see, while resisting the Incinerate fast moves there from the Chandelure. So they're going to be able to, no, not able to farm down. Here comes that Flame Charge. Yep, I know the move. Here comes that Flame Charge right here. Going to be taking out the Charizard, and the attack boosted. So here comes the Gengar. Going to be able to farm down in time, which is great. And there is Abomasnow in the back, and this is going to be a good game. Abomasnow cannot win that 2-to-1 shield. That is going to be a good game. Very well played. We have Obstagoon on the lead versus Gyarados. All right. Similar situation here where Night Slash is going to be doing neutral damage, but definitely keeping this thing away from Charizard is very ideal because of that Aqua Tail and the crunch there on Gyarados versus the Gengar. They decide to swap now into Galvantula, so we're going to have to see if they can get a Night Slash off again, and they're going to try to swap into Gengar in order to catch the charge move, but they cannot, so they're going to go ahead and shield. Lunge will be doing super effective damage and lowering the attack here of Obstagoon. So here comes the Night Slash. This is going to be doing a bit of neutral damage and not as much because the attack was debuffed. So now hopefully they can catch the charge move right here on Gengar. They're going to go ahead and look to swap, and they don't get it in time. This is unfortunate. This might be a discharge right here, which is going to do a lot of neutral damage, but they're going to go ahead and let it go, and it is a lunge, which is resisted, which is fantastic. Now they can get to the Shadow Punch in time, winning that CMP tie right here, and this is going to be enough damage to take out Galvantula if they decide not to shield. Yeah, they decide to let it go. We'll probably see that Gyarados come back in, which it does. I'm going to be going for the charge move right here just before Gengar can get to the Shadow Ball. Now, Aqua Tail I think will be enough, and this might be a crunch. It is going to be the crunch. That takes out the Gengar right there, and Obstagoon is going to need to get this Gyarados out of the way, but it has lots of loaded energy right here because Charizard obviously does not want to face off against the Aqua Tail spam. So here comes that Night Slash, gets the Gyarados low, and an attack boost here from Obstagoon. We're going to see a Skarmory now swap in, but this Obstagoon is going to be doing massive neutral damage here with both Night Slash and counter. There goes the first shield from the opponent. Hopefully they can get to another Night Slash in time. Yes, they can. And now it's going to be up to this Obstagoon in order to chunk the health here from Skarmory so that Gyarados can, Charizard can win end game. The Skarmory cannot farm down. They're going to have to throw the charge move right here. This is going to be that Sky Attack. And Charizard is now set up to potentially sweep. They have to watch out for the energy there on Gyarados. They might be close to an Aqua Tail, so they really can't shield this first charge move coming from Skarmory unless they build up to a Brave Bird. Dragon Claw now coming through. It's going to be resisted. Can it take it down? No, it cannot. Skarmory able to hold on right here and able to get to a charge move. They're going to have to let it go. I don't think this was enough for Brave Bird. Yeah, they let it go. It is going to be the Sky Attack. They can completely farm down, and Charizard is now looking strong to finish off this Gyarados, and that is going to be a good battle, very well played. We have Obstagoon versus Shadow Dragonite on the lead. Tough lead matchup right here like we've seen before, but here comes the Night Slash. We saw what this does. 2 Night Slashes here from an Obstagoon is going to be enough in tandem with the counters in order to take out that Shadow Dragonite. And we'll have to see if they try to do another fast swap into Charizard to fast move it down. Here comes the Dragon Claw. They're going to decide not to shield right here. They can definitely survive. And hopefully can get to another Night Slash. Yeah, right there. Able to get to the Night Slash. This is going to be getting shield advantage or taking out the Dragonite, both of which is a positive situation here for Obstagoon. They do get the shield, and they're deciding not to swap this time. Actually, they may come in with Gengar right here. Gengar can do really well with a lot of loaded energy, and they're going to have to shield anyways. This Dragonite has a lot of loaded energy, so they're going to go ahead and shield the Dragon Claw and look to commit to the farm down and look to sweep here with Gengar with all of this loaded energy. Now, what could be in the back? Oh, man, it's going to be a Lapras. Now, Lapras is very, very strong in this situation right here, everyone. Surf does neutral to Gengar and super effective here to the Charizard, but are they able to land the Shadow Ball? They are, so hopefully, no, here comes the Surf. This is their only win condition right here, is able to get to a Shadow Punch and try to eliminate this Lapras. Now, the opponent might not shield as well. We don't know what they have in the back, but they have to trust in this Gengar right here to try to eliminate the Lapras, which they do. Able to Shadow Claw down, which is beautiful. Now, what could a final Pokemon be? It's going to be a Clefable right here, so this is going to be a good game. Shadow Ball just able to hold on right there. Is going to be getting a shield from the opponent. This is definitely crucial in order to land, which it does, and Charizard can easily come in. Even though Dragon Breath is resisted, they'll be able to farm down, and that is going to be a good game, very well played. Man, if that Lapras was able to shield the Shadow Punch or Shadow Ball and farm down the Gengar, that would have been a different story. Alright, moving into this next battle. We have Obstagoon on the lead versus Shadow Swampert. Shadow Swampert is absolutely deadly, and Hydro Cannons are going to be doing so much neutral and super effective damage to this whole team. So this Obstagoon has to get this Swampert out of the way so that Gengar and Charizard can sweep endgame. Here comes that first Night Slash. No shield just yet on the Swampert. The Swampert's looking to set the pace when it comes to shields being used, trying to force this Obstagoon to shield first. Here comes that first Hydro Cannon. That is a lot of neutral damage right there. And here comes the second one. This is why I said they want to set the pace, and they will make this Obstagoon shield right here. Now, Obstagoon really needs to get the Swampert out of there, but they bring in a Skarmory, so they have to bring in the Charizard now to this Skarmory. But Skarmory, man, this thing can survive a Blast Burn, and it has shield advantage, and there's going to be a no shield right here. Don't be a Brave Bird. It's a Brave Bird. My goodness, that's a lot of damage right there. Here comes the Blast Burn now from Charizard. This might get the shield here from Skarmory, as they might try to commit to the farm down. No, they let it go. Boom! Takes out Skarmory. But this is deadly, everyone. Swampert is loaded up on energy. And like I said, Obstagoon needed to get rid of this Swampert because it can sweep teams if you don't have a hard counter. So they're going to have to bring in the Obstagoon right here, looking to go for the Night Slash, but they lose the CMP tie, and they let it go. This Hydro Cannon will take out the Obstagoon. Now it's all up to Gengar in order to close out, but they swap out into Bronzong. This Bronzong right here, even though it is Psychic typing, has Confusion, and Gengar takes super effective damage from that because of the Poison typing right here. So Bronzong can easily shield the Shadow Punch and completely farm down, and that is going to be a good battle, very well played. Obstagoon on the lead versus a Shadow Charizard. So many Shadow leads today. So Shadow Charizard right here with Wing Attack as well, which is also a legacy move. It's going to be taking a lot of neutral damage from Night Slash, and what Obstagoon really has to look out for is a Blast Burn landing. They decide to let that go, just like the Dragonites we've seen before, and hopefully they can get to the next one in time. No, they cannot. They're going to no-shield this as well. It's just a Dragon Claw. That is a good call right there. Able to force this shield now or win switch advantage. Night Slash, again, does quite a bit of neutral damage. Could get the boost as well. No boost right there, but we are going to see a Shadow Machamp come in, so they swap right away into their own Charizard, and there is no swap out right here. Now, Shadow Machamp has access to Rock Slide, which will one-shot a Charizard, so they have to shield, and it's just going to be a cross-chop shield bait. Good call by the opponent, but you got to ask yourself, what is in the back if they're not switching out of Charizard versus Shadow Machamp? Shadow Machamp shields as well, but here comes the swap, and it's going to be an Abomasnow, a Shadow Abomasnow as well. Now, what's great about Abomasnow, even though it can lose to Charizard, it has Weather Ball and Powder Snow for massive neutral damage, like you guys are seeing right here. And hopefully they can get to a Blast Burn in time. No, they cannot. They pull the trigger here on Dragon Claw just before, and if the opponent shields, that's going to be huge for them. No shield from Shadow Abomasnow. That takes some patience and some luck, honestly. Oh my goodness. Here comes the Obstagoon to farm down. Going to be forcing the energy here from Abomasnow, which is going to really set up Gengar in order to sweep endgame. So here comes the Gengar, has to load up fully on energy, cannot throw a charge move here versus the Shadow Abomasnow, because remember, there's that Shadow Machamp still in the back, which has some energy. They shield the Weather Ball and looking to farm down. Now they have to throw a double Shadow Punch, which they do. This first one should be getting the shield from the opponent, and the second one will be enough to take out the Shadow Machamp. There goes the shield. Here comes the next Shadow Punch, and this should be a good game. Shadow Abomasnow does not have enough energy for Weather Ball, which means Shadow Claw will be able to farm down, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. All right. Nice Gengar sweep right there. Moving into this next battle, we have Obstagoon on the lead versus Gallade. Gallade is very tough to deal with, everyone. Confusion, Leaf Blade, and close combat. In this situation, they have to watch out for the close combat. But Obstagoon as well can go toe-to-toe because of Night Slash here. That the Psychic fighting typing takes neutral from Dark type moves, as you guys can see. Hopefully they can get to another one in time. No. They're going to have to shield. Yeah, they got to respect the close combat, everyone. You guys know that can one-shot right there. So they block the Leaf Blade, so a shield bait there from the opponent. And Night Slash as well has opportunities to boost, so we'll have to see what happens here. Night Slash is shielded right there. The Obstagoon gets the boost. This is definitely looking deadly, but they don't want to give up this switch advantage right here, so they're going to go ahead and go into double shields versus Gallade. It's another Leaf Blade shield bait right there, which is unfortunate, and hopefully they can get to a Night Slash in time. Yes, they can. This is going to take out Gallade or get the final shield. Takes out the Gallade. Here comes a Milotic. Okay, this is unfortunate. Actually, what could be in the back? If they brought in Milotic right here, which won't be able to take out the Obstagoon very quickly, especially since it has Counter and Night Slash doing massive neutral damage, and it's boosted. Here comes a Surf. I don't think this is going to be enough to KO, which means the Obstagoon can get to another Night Slash in time. Definitely can. Forcing a shield here from the opponent, or just straight up eliminating the Milotic. Let's see. Night Slash lets it go, which means it can fully counter down. That's why there's a Shadow Lapras in the back. Not able to get to the cross chop in time, though. Now this is deadly. Shadow Lapras with a shield can take out a Gengar and a Charizard right here. So Gengar needs to get to the Shadow Ball and try to... No, they weren't able to catch it. Charge move now coming through. It's an Ice Beam that nearly one-shots the Gengar right there and swaps into the Charizard. Hopefully they can get to a Dragon Claw in time. Yes, they can. This is going to be forcing the final shield here from the opponent. But can the Surf one-shot? They do get the shield right there. Surf now coming through. Hopefully this doesn't one-shot right here. Let's see what happens. Here comes the Surf. No, it doesn't. Can it get to another Dragon Claw in time? No, it cannot. Gengar's still alive, has a Shadow Punch ready to go, and this is going to be enough damage to take out the Lapras, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. Obstagoon on the lead versus Galvantula. Another Galvantula lead, so we've seen what they try to do. They try to catch the lunge there on Gengar. So they're going to go ahead and go for a Night Slash right away. Bit of lag right here, but Night Slash is now coming through. This is going to do neutral damage, and they just need to chip away some health and look to fish for that boost. Does get the Galvantula to 50% health, and they're going to have to shield right here. Obviously, lunge does super effective damage and lowering the attack. But let's see if they can catch the next lunge here on the Gengar like we've seen them do. Here comes the lunge. They swap perfectly into Gengar on the charge move, which is beautiful. This is going to be resisted right here. We'll have to see what the opponent decides to swap into. They're swapping now into a Shadow Swampert, which isn't ideal, but it's definitely better for a Charizard sweep endgame, right? Because eliminating the hardest counter or drawing it out is definitely a big win. Able to get to that Shadow Punch in time as well, and they'll likely let this Hydro Cannon go. So Swampert now eliminating the Gengar right there. And Obstagoon needs to get rid of this Swampert. They do have a lot of loaded energy. Night Slash is definitely going to do quite a bit as well, and has a potential to boost. Will we see a boost? Gets the shield right there. No boost. Here comes the Hydro Cannon. Are they going to give up a shield? No, they're going to let it go. Obstagoon can barely survive right here like we've seen in previous battles, but they need to eliminate this Swampert right here. Otherwise, it's going to destroy that Charizard in the back. Here comes the next Night Slash. Shielded. Oh, that is unfortunate. Swampert swaps out. Here comes the Galvantula, eliminates Obstagoon, and this is so tough right here. Discharge, remember, does super effective damage, so they're going to have to shield and respect it. And it's going to be a lunge shield bait. That is unfortunate right there for them. Swampert is almost out of Hydro Cannons. We'll have to see what they decide to do. All right, this is going to be close. They're going to bring in a Skarmory. The trainer almost hit Dragon Claw right there. They have to go for Blast Burn right away, but because of that lunge, this is not going to one-shot the Skarmory, which means Skarmory might be able to get to a Sky Attack right here. This is going to be so close. Here comes the Dragon Claw. Can it take it out? Even if it does, I think Swampert has a Hydro Cannon ready to go. So the Dragon Claw is not going to eliminate the Skarmory. That is unfortunate, but here comes the Swampert, and they have a Hydro Cannon ready to go, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. Really tough one right there, but Shadow Swampert, when you don't have a hard counter, is incredibly tough to deal with. All right, moving into this next battle. We got Flash Ketchum versus Strife Ketchum. Ketchum on Ketchum right here. Another Swampert on the lead. This time it is not a Shadow. So like we've seen before, if they can get rid of this Swampert, it's definitely good for them endgame. But if this Swampert just swaps out and saves shields, it can sweep this whole team. So they're going to go ahead and get a Night Slash off. Oh, an attack boost right here. This is beautiful. This Swampert now is going to have to get out of there. Otherwise, it's going to get fully countered down. They're also not going to be shielding the Hydro Cannon right here. Oh man, here comes the second one. Will we see a shield? We do. And this Swampert, I hope it stays in there. Let's see what happens. Hydro Cannon's blocked right there. They're deciding to stay in. They're going to go ahead and go for Night Slash right here, overloading a bit on energy, just in case they decide to let the Swampert go down. Night Slash, low power mode, takes out the Swampert. That is beautiful. There's going to be a Typhlosion in the back, which honestly is going to take so much damage from counter and Night Slash, and it's going to have to start shielding as well. What's great too is by winning this lead, they can easily bring in a Charizard into this Typhlosion and take all resisted damage, right? Blast Burn and Solar Beam, not going to do too much. Here comes the next Night Slash from the Obstagoon. Gets both shields there from Typhlosion, which is absolutely incredible. This Blast Burn now will eliminate the Obstagoon, and Charizard now is primed to come in and farm down with a Gengar sweep endgame. Here comes the Charizard, going to go ahead and farm down, and also probably not going to shield any charge move right here. They want to save that for their third Pokemon, and let's see what happens. Blast Burn does good amount of health there versus Charizard, and it's going to be an Abomasnow in the back. That is unfortunate. It is unshielded. Here comes the Blast Burn. They can easily shield right here and one-shot the Typhlosion, or the Abomasnow right here with Blast Burn, and the opponent does decide to surrender right there, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. And that was the final battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this team and these battles. Shout out to Strife Ketchum for sharing this with us. Again, no XL Pokemon for Ultra League Premier Cup, and you guys saw how well it did against the teams of XL Pokemon, right? All the Abomasnows, all the Skarmories, the Galvantulas, Obstagoon, Gengar, and Charizard. Really awesome team. And like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.